the gathering, which has been held over the past few days, this vision and exercise is aimed at arriving in the long term at a strategic policy and strategy for sports for the Cayman Islands.
So far we've had some excellent feedback. The participation by the stakeholders has been phenomenal. They're all really enthusiastic and very keen to work towards this policy so that we all have a guiding vision to carry us forward in sports in the Cayman Islands.
For many, many years, there's been discussion about it, and there's been attempts at developing a strategy and policy for sports to guide sports forward in the Cayman Islands, for many years to come. But we've never actually achieved that. There's been attempts at doing it through consultants and otherwise.
Well, I think it's a great idea to have the meeting. I was there in 2007 when we did the initial one, which was two full-day meetings, and then we've had nothing since. I think one of the best things about this is we actually get to see other associations, find out what they're doing and what to do. CIASA already has a visions, values and objectives, and that's what we spent this morning on, as visions and values for the sports in general, basically from right down recreational all the way up to the competitive, but bringing in nutrition, making sure that everyone from every socio-economic environment can also participate.
And so we come up with this approach to do it, which is basically to get all the stakeholders together, all the stakeholders in sports being PE teachers, the coaches, the technical directors of the sporting associations, the Ministry of Education, which has a big stake in sports, from primary school sports all the way through to high school sports. And so we even bring past athletes, elite athletes, and others in here, the private sector who sponsor sports in a big way.
Being a part of this group is getting the athlete's perspective, I think, especially since that our involvement is in sport. So it's basically to give our point of view, not just for professional athletes, but for recreation, infusing the health aspects into why you should do sports, and encouraging young, in between the old, to come out that being involved in sport has tremendous health benefits, and obviously addressing if you want to be a high performance athlete.
Digicel itself, it gets very engaged in these processes because it's something we believe in as part of our corporate social responsibility piece, is to give back into the nation, and a lot of that is through sports activity and education. So this is very key to our company, and being invited to participate in the strategy formulation is an honour for us, and we believe that this workshop is going to deliver improvements to the overall environment for Cayman in the sporting arena.
I came to the meeting here at the invitation of the ministry to try to give people something to think about at the very start of the two-day meeting, some food for thought, so that they could think very broadly about the best way to develop a sport policy for the Cayman Islands.
Well, I think this is crucially important in terms of an agreed upon way forward for sports. There are so many different stakeholders. Sports is huge. It's instrumental, I believe, for any society in terms of the role that it plays for community development, for an economic stimulus, for positive socialization, for building national pride. But it's even more crucially important that we have the proper structure and a policy in place that all stakeholders know this is what we're adhering to. If you don't have something like that, then at the end of the day, everyone will just do whatever they feel like doing. And we have to have something that's in the overall best interest of the country that we all need to fall in line with. So that's very, very important. That's definitely what we want to come out of this exercise.
Since I came here, I've been very impressed with the quality of the discussion going on around the table. You've got some fabulous people here, passionate about improving sport in the Cayman Islands, and I look forward to seeing the finished policy document when it comes out.